Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. In this video I would like us to talk about the coming election in 2023 in Nigeria, where Peter Obi happened to be one of the candidates that is contesting for Nigerian presidency. um, Peter Obi happened to be an Igbo man. He was a former governor of Anambra State. He did what he could, what the Nigerian government permit him to do. What I mean by that is that Nigeria have a template whereby if you become a governor or president, they will give you instructions on what to do and what not to do. Nigeria is not a country whereby you will just elect someone and the person will perform well, especially to do what people want. These are things that many of us don't know. Many of Nigerians don't know about it. They think that everything is by having a good person to put there and the person will perform, perform well. We forgot that the person cannot do miracle without following the templates that govern the country. So what are those templates? The instructions that Nigerian will give you is what makes the country to be the way it is today. We got independent from Britain, and the British people have a super hand in Nigeria up to today. Although we celebrate independence, but the independence is not good enough. We are, practically not independent. Nigeria practice a presidential system of government. Nigeria practice democracy, where we have three arms of government, and these three arms of government play a vital role in what president or governor we do for the people. And in case of Nigeria, the executive, being the president or governor, as the case may be, we cannot go beyond what the parliament required him to do, and the constitutions instructed him to do, because Nigeria is not well restructured, so things cannot work properly the way we all expect it to be. When we go to other places to see how governance is being, and to see how leadership perform, you cannot trying to replicate the same thing here in Nigeria. You cannot do that. So Peter Obi is a good man. I'm not against him. He's an Igbo man, a fellow Igbo man. He's a good person. But the question here is, will Nigerian allow him to perform if he become a president? I don't think so. And what are the Igbo really want? That's my question today. What are we really want? Are we interested in president? Is that our problem? Are we interested in economy? What are we looking into? What are we asking for? If people will become a president, what Igbo people want will not be guaranteed. He's not going to do anything for Igbo people. Why am I saying this? When you look at the past presidents, from OBJ, even the time of Abacha, Goodluck Jonathan, Yar'Adua, and all that, they couldn't do much for their people. It's not because they don't love their people, but the system will not allow you to do that. And the way the country is today, Igbo people are the least favored in the country. So when Peter Obi become a president, who is going to perform, who is going to allow him to do that which all of us want? Is it the parliament? Is it the senators? In Nigeria, only Kaduna State have more representatives than the entire Southeast. What I mean by Southeast here, I mean the Enugu, Anambra, Imo, Abia, and the Boys. These states are called Igbo states. Although we have other we have Igbos in other states. In Delta states, for example, and Rivers, Igbo peoples are there. But how can you say that people will do well when only Kaduna states have more representatives, have more say in what the government will do? So when you put someone there, he's not going to do much. He will try to do his best, but he will be limited. Being that people in senators, in the House of Representatives, are more of the Northerners than the Southerners. In Kaduna State, like I said, they have more representatives in the parliament, more than the entire Southeast. So there's no way you include Sokoto, Zamfara, Kaduna, Kano, all these states in the far north. When all of them join hands to to instruct P2B on what to do, P2B cannot do otherwise. And I have heard some people saying that P2B will go there and once he become a president, that Nnamdi Kanu will be free. Now, there's no way he will do that because I argue with someone and he was telling me that P2B have a presidential pardon for any prisoner, or like in case of Nnamdi Kanu, he's illegally detained. So P2B cannot just single-handedly release him because the same system is the issue. Because there in Nigeria, they have attacked IPOB, which Nnamdi Kanu happened to be the leader, as a terrorist. So when he become a president, he cannot just release Nnamdi Kanu. So because Nnamdi Kanu IPOB have been illegally tagged as a terrorist, which the case is still in the court. So there's no way P2B will single-handedly release Nnamdi Kanu, considering the fact that the IPOB that he's leading is being recognized in Nigeria as a terrorist. So these are something that we need to look into. It is quite complicated, and there's no way people will say, confidently that P2B will become a good president when he get there. He can't do much thing because he'll be limited. That does not mean that he's a bad man. That does not mean that he don't know what to do. No, that's not what I'm saying here. What I'm saying here is that the system will not allow him to do anything. And when you look into the military, the security of the country, so how many Christians, how many Southerners, how many Igbos are in the military? How many of them are in the top, in the high rank military post in Nigeria? I don't think that you can compare them with the Northerners. So it will be a very, very difficult issue for P2B, and maybe some non-Igbo people will like to vote for P2B, because they don't want crisis to happen in the country. But the fact is that he cannot quench the crisis, because when he's trying to do that, which Muslims and Northerners don't want, they will rise up against him. And remember, Boko Haram becomes so intense, in the attacks. They intensified the attacks in Nigeria during the time of Good Luck because he's a Christian. So these are things that you cannot just single-handedly, eradicate it, in Nigerian system, because the Northerners have their own intention and their own agendas. That does not mean that the president don't know what he will do or what to do to quench the problem. They know everything, but the problem is that the system will not allow them to do much. So I just want us to share these ideas. In case you have a different opinion, you can comment. You can drop it in the comment section here. Let's look into it and discuss more about it. Thank you guys, and have a wonderful day. Please guys, if you are new in this channel, kindly consider subscribing. Follow me in this page, like the video and share it. Have a wonderful day and see you in my next video.